Hi gang, today we're going to talk about rosacea. Now rosacea is a condition that's characterized by facial redness, now especially around the nose, cheeks, chin, in between the brow, and people with this condition are consistently red and very much flush easily. Broken facial capillaries and acne-like pustules on the face are also very common consequence of having rosacea. Other signs of rosacea include bloodshot or watery eyes, burning, stinging sensations of the face, and very sensitive skin. And it's a common condition that affects about 1 in every 20 people. Now, the exact cause of rosacea is unknown. Maybe exposure to certain climates, radiation, including UV, resulting in vessel wall abnormalities, may play a role in the development of this disease. You know what? Father Christmas was a famous sufferer of rosacea with his trademark red cheeks and nose. I mean, look at him, seriously. And he went pretty well with his career. Now, the treatment for rosacea needs to be done by a dermatologist. However, there is much you can do to minimize and care for your skin. Now, the first step in the treatment of rosacea is to avoid any triggers that may exacerbate the condition. Now, some of the factors that really trigger the rosacea blush or worsen the symptoms include alcohol, hot drinks, coffee, tea, excessive exercising, spicy foods, overexposure to sunlight, anxiety, emotional stress, overheating. Oh my gosh, that's just like talked about my average day. No, if we can avoid the triggers, what is the solution to general skincare and makeup for someone with rosacea? I'm glad you asked. Now, it's important to know the skin of many rosacea sufferers may be very sensitive and very easily irritated, and patients should avoid using any products that burn, sting, or irritate their skin. Now, in a Rosacea Society survey, many individuals with rosacea identified alcohol, witch hazel, fragrance, menthol, peppermint, eucalyptus oil, clove oil, and salicylic acid as ingredients that irritated their individual cases, and many also avoided astringents and exfoliating products. So general rule of thumb, maybe to select products that contain no irritating or unnecessary ingredients. So, we always suggest a patch test for suitability. And speaking of suitability, what would be one of the best ranges that we could offer to try at least for a patch test to test for suitability? Of course, the Comfort range. Now, this has really been developed with an expert understanding of the complexities of sensitive skin. Comfort totally nurtures, balances, beautifies delicate complexions, including those with rosacea. Now, Comfort is formulated using 2 of nature's kindest ingredients, and that is oat milk and honey. And these are designed to soothe redness and irritation associated with most sensitivities. Now, Comfort is also free from gluten, free from fragrance, colour, and alcohol. And in clinical tests with 50 volunteers, and these were guys that were prone to sensitivity, it was shown to be compatible with 98% success. And they're people with like known sensitivities, so that's pretty cool. So, if you've got rosacea or if you've got clients with rosacea, we would need to start with a cleanser. Gentle cleansing is extremely important for skin with rosacea. Twice a day, cleansing removes excess oil, environmental debris, bacteria, other microorganisms, as well as residue from skincare and makeup products. And it's the first step in helping to soothe and treat your skin. Now, it's not advisable for a rosacea sufferer to use any cleansers that are grainy or abrasive. So using our Comfort cleanser with a very soft pad or washcloth, or even your fingers, as long as there's not too much excess oil on your fingers. But you need to avoid rough washcloths or loofahs or brushes or sponges. These are all unnecessary abrasives for someone with rosacea. So you use a Comfort cleanser. This contains beautiful oat milk, which calms and soothes. It also has honey, which soothes and nourishes, and sunflower seed oil, which soothes and conditions. So once we've put that on and gently washed it through, rinse the face with lukewarm water several times and blot dry. So we just blot dry very, very carefully. We don't treat the face harshly. Sufferers should also let their face air dry for several minutes minutes before applying their topical medication. Then once they do that, they let that medication soak in for an additional 5 or 10 minutes before using any other skincare products or makeup. Okay, also the use of a non-irritating sunscreen is just about vital for people with rosacea because it is the sun or those UV rays that will exacerbate the condition. So we need to put a block there. Now, physical sunscreens with titanium dioxide or zinc oxide tend to irritate less than chemical sunscreens. So we know that titanium dioxide and zinc oxide don't enter the skin and they're not absorbed by the body, as opposed to chemical sunscreens which are absorbed by the body and the skin, and this could increase the potential risk of skin irritation or the exacerbation of rosacea. But again, all you need to do is patch test to ensure we've got the right product. Okay, then moisturizers are the next important step, as with everybody. So we would then follow with patch testing one of our Comfort moisturizers. This has got no perfume, no astringents, and remember, Comfort was tested in a leading UK skin hospital with 98% success. Now, Comfort moisturizers, be day cream, night cream, and eye cream, all contain oat milk and honey to calm and soothe and nourish, as well as beautiful shea butter to gently nourish and nurture. And just gently putting that on will give the skin all the beautiful moisture and everything else that it needs. Next, we're ready for a bit of makeup. Now, an oil-free foundation and concealer is what we would look at next. So definitely oil-free, that offers a good level of coverage that you need, either from sheer to full, whatever's right. And for both foundation and concealer, you need to choose your match carefully. Foundations should match your natural skin tone as closely as possible, same as any foundation, while concealer should be just one shade lighter than your natural skin tone. Of course, our mineralized matte is beautiful for this because it's oil-free, and we suggest that we use a hypoallergenic brush to put on, because sometimes sponges are too harsh, sometimes there's too much excess oil in our fingers. So this has actually been recommended by the Rosacea Society. Now, on a side note, Correct and Conceal contains a very small amount of salicylic, which can be known as an irritant to some rosacea sufferers, so always patch test with that first. Explore the benefits of mineral powder, because mineral makeup is a very good choice for skin that suffers from rosacea, as it typically doesn't contain potentially irritating ingredients. Of course, our mineral makeup is beautiful, does contain an SPF, so always patch testing to ensure a complete fit between skin and product. And another essential product for rosacea patients is the amazing use of green as a neutralizer. Our color corrector is amazing for recovering high color. As red and green are at the opposite sides of the color spectrum, using green will neutralize the redness of rosacea. And many patients make the mistake of trying to cover their high color with foundations and concealers, which only exacerbate the problem by turning the red into a ruddy color underneath. Green hides the red, takes a little practice to apply with precision, but once mastered, the green machine can transform a rosacea patient's appearance and subsequently their confidence. Okay, next, to blush or not to blush. Generally, we say no to blush for obvious reasons. We already have enough color on those beautiful cheeks. Eyes are next, opting for a really beautiful mineral eye makeup and keeping it very, very light. Remember, rosacea patients have lots of color in their skin anyway, so we want to have a nice, subtle makeup. So giving our beautiful Marble Eyes a go, because that's mineral based, and definitely a mascara that's easy to get off. Easy to get off just with water. Definitely no waterproof, because we don't want to be pushing and pulling to try and get a mascara off. And for lips, look, generally speaking, we go for a gloss, just a simple gloss. Avoid red shades that may exacerbate the look of redness in your skin. For men, by the way, shaving tips, all probably we need to look at an electric razor and avoid any shaving creams or lotions that may burn or sting the skin. And aftershave, a post-shave balm or moisturizer to soothe your skin. And remember, rosacea needs to be treated professionally by your friendly dermatologist. And if any of our beautiful products don't suit, the sensational skin doctor will be able to offer the next step in choices and suitability. So there you have it, rosacea. You'll definitely definitely meet people out there with it because 1 in 20 have it, and I hope this has given you some ideas to be able to support them. Until next time, KJ signing off. Bye.